Hey guys, welcome to the video. We're doing something a little bit different today. Me and Zach are going to be picking our combined 15 player team of the season. We're going to go position by position. We can only have a maximum of 2 players per team. We both get 1 wild card each. And when we pick a player, we cannot go back. So that means it's got to be smart. Welcome to the video, Zach. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, so we're going to start with goalkeepers, of course. Do you want to tell the viewers who you put?
We have to go straight in with Raya. I'm sorry, but I think we have to go straight in with Raya with that one.
See, I was going 2 ways with this. Are you going to use an Arsenal pick for Raya and then not have one down the line? Or, like, obviously Raya is the best goalkeeper, but is there a better Arsenal player that you'd want later?
Do you know what? There would be a couple that I would pick over Raya, but he's made saves this season. That's won them the points to get them the trophy that they got. For the
yeah, so I had Raya as obviously number 1, but when I built my team, I actually didn't put him in, but I had him on the side because I put Callahan from Brentford in, and I actually went for Sunderland's keeper Ruffle Roofs because when I built my squad, there was an Arsenal centre back that I thought definitely has to get into this team.
Yeah.
And then obviously I don't know who you're wild card in. You don't know who I'm wild card in. So it was like, oh, do you waste a spot on Arsenal for goalkeeper? But yes, he is the best goalkeeper. So do you want to go for Raya or are
I personally do. That's up to
okay, so we'll go for Raya for the first pick.
I think he's one of the big reasons they won the league.
Yeah. And who was your second goalkeeper of the season?
It would have been Royce.
What?
For me.
From Sunderland?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I had him, so I'm happy to go for that.
Yeah, nice.
So Raya and Rolf was in, so that means 1 Sunderland player in and 1 Arsenal player in.
Yeah.
Okay, moving to defence. So this is centre backs, right backs, left backs, whatever you want to do. I think the Gabriel has to be in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 Arsenal picks straight away. Yeah. So unless I use a wild card.
My other Arsenal player I had put in was Rice. But yeah. I do think Gabriel's been better.
Yeah, so
I don't know because Rice has been good as well.
Well, you have a wild card, but
yeah, I would go with Gabriel.
Okay, so that's 4 defensive players left. There's a couple of options I think that stand out. Do you want to name your 5? And then I'll name my 5. And if we've got the same, we can put them in.
What, for defenders?
Yeah, for defenders. What are your 5?
The only one that I've got down is I've got Sensi from Bournemouth and Tarkowski from Everton.
Okay. And what about the other?
They're the only ones that I have down.
Okay. So I had Senesi as well.
Yeah,
I think he's been very good.
Yeah.
Every week
as well, he's been getting a lot of points in the FPL.
Yeah. I do want to say I do like James Hill from Bournemouth as well.
Yeah.
But I do think Senesi is better, and I think also if you took Senesi out of that team, James Hill probably wouldn't do as well. Yeah. So I think James Hill, honourable mention, but I do think Senesi deserves it. And he's got 14 clean... Senesi, he's got 11 clean sheets, actually, which is not bad. So you said Tarkowski.
Yeah, Tarkowski, Everton. But I only went based on... I haven't actually seen him play, I'm not judging him by playing, I'm judging him by... He's one of the best up there in the FPL.
Yeah, so he's 5th on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
Gabriel,
great season.
Yeah. I don't mind. I didn't have him in my 5. I went Senesi, Gabriel. I went Mukalele from Sunderland. That was my second Sunderland pick. I think he's been class. Obviously, he was injured. He was injured for about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
But every time he plays, he gets goals, he gets assists, he gets clean sheets. Like he's been very solid when he does play.
Yeah, that's a good shot to put him in.
And my other 2 was actually Man City's Gahey, on the basis of he did it for Crystal Palace.
Oh, sorry, I did have Nico O'Reilly down as well.
Yeah, so I'll get to Riley in a minute. So I went Gahey instead, on the basis that he did it for Palace.
And City.
And then joined City and made them into title contenders. So for me, I think Gahey has to be in this lineup.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing with that one. Can't argue with that one.
So, and then my other one was Virgil van Dijk, but again, I think
player as well. When we get to the attacking, exactly what you said with Gahey going from one club to another. I'm going to bring up somebody else.
Yeah, I think. So I went Virgil van Dijk as my 5th defensive player. However, I do think he's not been as good, and I think Liverpool also haven't been good.
Yeah.
But he is 4th on the defensive players list.
Yeah.
He's not as good as he was last year, or probably, but it's still not a bad season. So you said O'Reilly, which I think is a good shout, but I just think he didn't play much in the first half of the season.
Yeah, he did.
And then second half, he's come in, and I think that's recency biased. Yeah. That a lot of people will say, he should be in there. And deservedly, he's played well, and he deserves his England call-up. He deserves his England call-up.
Yeah.
But I just think for the whole season, he can't go in. And I also wouldn't want to waste another Man City spot on the defender.
Yeah, definitely not.
So, what do you want to do? Do you want to go for Mukalele? And then we can either go to Voski or Van Dijk.
2 players and go with Mukalele.
Yeah, and last one,
definitely.
Van Dijk or Voski?
I think Van Dijk, because they've got both. They're both up there with the points, but Virgil van Dijk's been carrying Liverpool a lot throughout the whole season.
So Virgil van Dijk has.
Without him, it would have been. They probably wouldn't have even got in the top. They wouldn't probably got Champions League spot without him.
Well, they might miss out depending on results tomorrow. They could drop out, but I think Virgil van Dijk is in. So we've currently got Raya and Ruffles as goalkeepers. And then our back 5 is Gabriel, Senesi, Gahey, Virgil van Dijk and Mukalele.
Yeah.
Which means, so we've already used 2 Arsenal players, 2 Sunderland players, 1 Bournemouth, 1 Man City and 1 Liverpool. Moving into the midfield. This is where it can get tricky.
Yeah. Let's go.
I think I think Bruno Fernandes has to be in this.
100%.
He should win Player of the Season.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are saying Rice and stuff, but Rice has gone missing in games against Man City and Liverpool. Bruno Fernandes has played for under 2 managers, 1 away from breaking the record. Second half of the season, we beat Arsenal, we beat Man City, we beat Chelsea, we beat Liverpool. That is a big match player, and I think he deserves to win Player of the Season.
Yeah.
So Bruno's in. The other one I want to say is Slobosly. I think for Liverpool.
Yeah, I've got him down as well, 100%.
He played right back, he played cam, he played centre mid.
That's been carrying Liverpool.
Those free kicks, he's been amazing. So I think Soboslai has to come in.
So that's two. How many we got to pick another
three? We got to pick another three. My other one that I think definitely has to be in this side is Elliot Anderson.
Oh, definitely,
mate.
That's why you got
not just on FPL, but in performances wise, he is world class. Deserves that £100 million price tag. Definitely should start for England.
Yeah.
And for me, he's fifth in the.
He's a breath of fresh air, isn't he?
Oh, he glides through, passes it. He's fifth on the FPL midfielder list. One point behind Gibbs White. So I think, yeah. He even when he doesn't get any goals or assists or anything, you know he's going to get minutes played. He's going to get DEFCON points. He's going to get bonus points. He's getting like 5 points guaranteed without even scoring or assisting. So for me, Anderson in, which means we have two more.
See, I would have loved to put Guimaraes in there, but I know for a fact that we can't because he hasn't even played the second half of the season.
I can't do that. That's just out. He's a great player, and if he'd been fit all season, Newcastle would not be in their position.
I had another one written down. El Lafi from Sunderland. I think he's been good, wicked this season.
Yeah, he's not bad.
But again, I don't know if I'd put him in the squad.
Yeah, I would not waste my wild card on another Sunderland player. I think. So we've got one Man City player. We both still have a wild card, so we could go Rice and a Man City midfielder.
See, on the FPL, Semenyo's in the midfield. Well, I think Semenyo should go in there because he done it at flipping. But then wait.
Yeah, he did.
Still got two Man City players.
No. So we've only got one at the minute. So we put one in. That would be some. So we put Gahey at centre back in the defence. So that's one Man City. We still have one more, and we could still both use a wild card anyway. So I personally use my. So when I built my team, not knowing yours, I went Bruno, Semenyo. I went Anderson, Soboslai. I was tempted to go Rice, but obviously I used my wild card on Semenyo. But you do still have yours, so you could go Rice and you could go Semenyo. I want to say another player I think did absolutely amazingly was Harry Wilson.
Yeah.
I think for Fulham he cooked. No, he kind of dipped off towards the end of the season. Yeah. But I think if you look at, I think it was, when was it? It was about only like a month ago. He had some good games against Sunderland. Against the game against Spurs, he scored. Against Brighton, Chelsea, he had a good game. He had, Burnley, Forest and West Ham. He all scored in 3 games in a row. Like, I think he should be mentioned. But I do think Semenyo and Rice would probably go ahead of him.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think Harry Wilson deserves to be shouted out. So what do you want to do? Do we both want to use our wild cards on Rice and Semenyo?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? Rice and Semenyo?
Yeah, 100%.
I think. I do also want to say Cherky was very good. But I personally went Semenyo because he did it at Bournemouth. Then came into Man City and did it again. As obviously Cherky didn't really start the season. Only really got into it. Has done well recently.
Yeah,
but
second half of the season.
But again, it's about the whole season.
Yeah, it is.
So at the minute we got. So we use our wild card on Arsenal. So we can't use any more Arsenal players. Which in the forward line, I don't think there is any Arsenal players I'd put in there anyway.
I don't think. 100% not.
We've got 2 Liverpool players, so we can't put any more Liverpool players in. And Sunderland. So moving to the front three, I think Erling Haaland has to be in here.
Yeah, of course.
Golden Boot.
You have to put Golden Boot in there.
He's
standard procedures, really.
You can't go FPL without Erling Haaland.
No, exactly, and he's been everyone's captain.
Exactly. Like, I started with Salah. I should have went with Haaland. I kept Salah for too long, hoping, he's going to get good. But yeah, I think you cannot go FPL without Erling Haaland. It's a disaster because
he's another one. Just like Bruno, when you bring up Bruno Fernandes's name, he has to go straight in the team. That's how good he's been this season.
Because he has that one. He only needs one touch. He only needs one shot. He only needs like a penalty, and it's points. Like he might play all. Like is the game against Bournemouth. City, obviously they were played absolutely terrible, but that one minute in the 90th minute he goes and scores and hits the post and it goes in. Like that then gets everyone 10 points, and if you've captained him it's 20 points. Like that, just one shot so we got Haaland in. Who are your other 2 strikers? Because I want to know this, because I was unsure. There is one name I think should go in this team, but I want to hear yours.
Right, I've got 4 left because we've obviously done Haaland. Mine I've got written down: João Pedro, Brian Brobby. I think he's been good. Ekatike or Morgan Rogers. But Morgan Rogers goes in the midfield.
Yeah.
So Ekatike, Brobby or João Pedro.
Okay, so we can't go Ekatike because we got 2 Liverpool players anyway.
Yeah.
Personally, I went with Krupi Jr. I think
I was going to put him, so that I would agree with you on that.
I think
I did have him on the list.
Not obviously he's got the winner for not the winner, but the goal to let Arsenal win the title.
He scored a few big.
But he scored so many goals throughout the season. It is unbelievable.
And they're all just bangers.
So for a person who's technically wasn't even the number 1 for Bournemouth at the start of the season, he's got 13 goals.
He'll be number 1 choice next season.
Yeah,
I think.
13 goals. He scored in games.
13? Has he got 13?
13. Yeah, wow. 13, and obviously. So for the first, if I can just scroll up, for the first 10 games, he didn't even start. He was on the bench. And from those 10 games, the first 10 games of the season, he was coming off the bench. He scored in he scored in 4 of the games off the bench. And then throughout the season, played obviously 90 minutes. Goals against Liverpool, goals against Wolves, Arsenal, goals against goals against Man United.
Yeah, he has to go in there.
Just for me, Krupi Jr. But probably the young player of the season for me.
Definitely. TK's up there as well, but yeah, I just think Krupi's been more clinical.
Yeah.
A lot more clinical. And the quality of the goals are flipping insane.
So you went João Pedro. I went with a man called Thiago for Brentford.
Nice.
Thiago for me did frustrate me throughout the FPL season because I brought him in, he did well, then went blanked, you get rid of him, then he goes and scores again, you have to bring him back in, he does well, he blanks. But for me, to be injured the whole of last year, didn't even play a minute last year, to be up there with Erling Haaland for Golden Boot, second most points as a striker. Now, there is only 3 points between João Pedro and Thiago, which is fair enough. But for me, I think João Pedro is a player who had some good games, but also had some massive stinkers. I'm looking at his last fixtures. So from game week 30, Newcastle, nothing. Everton, nothing. Man City, nothing. That's 3 games in a row. Man United, nothing. Brighton, nothing. Forest, nothing. 6 games in a row.
90 minutes as well.
90 minutes. Well, so it was 90 minutes, 77 minutes, 81 minutes. Okay, he missed a Man United game. 90 minutes and 90 minutes against Liverpool. Nothing. Didn't play against Spurs, which was lucky for you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks in a row. He's not scored or assisted.
He might have got nothing against Spurs.
Well, he didn't even play against Spurs. So I think his first half of the season was good. But I also think Palmer fell off. He fell off. Chelsea fell off. And yeah, 9 weeks in a row, doesn't blank. I do not see how he can get into this squad. So for me, it was Thiago. There are some honourable mentions before we do pick. And that honourable mentions are Calvin Lewin for Leeds.
Yeah, fair enough.
He did well. For a side that was in a relegation zone.
Should he get a call up for England and stuff?
Yeah. For a person who's been injured most of his life while at Everton, couldn't play 90 minutes, couldn't play a full season, went to Leeds, finished, well, obviously at the minute, you never know, he could go and get some more goals, but at the minute he's 6th in the striker list, which is not bad for Leeds side.
That's very good.
Above record signing Arsenal striker Gyökeres. He's also above players like Etatike, but Etatike is injured. You've got to give that from that. He's also above Walter Moa. You know, Newcastle's £60 million striker. Like he did well for Leeds. The other one I want to mention is Danny Welbeck for Brighton. Again, a player who's 36, shouldn't be having a season like he had. He also ended up scoring 13 goals. So he also got the same as Krupi. I think Danny Welbeck is one of those players who just finds like white in age. Didn't play well for when he played well for Arsenal. Didn't play great for Man United. But ever since then, been at Brighton for the last couple of years, has been absolutely well. Did do well this season. But who do you want to go for? So we can go Thiago, Pedro.
Well, because of all the stats that you just gave,
Calvin Lewin.
Thiago makes it over Krupi. And he's obviously a reason why they're even fighting for a European spot. And Brentford have never even been in Europe.
Yeah, they've never been in Europe.
So, for that reason, I think Thiago should go in over Krupi.
Get rid of Krupi, and who would you put in?
Thiago.
Yeah, you need 3 strikers. So
3. Oh, I don't know. We'll keep Krupi then. Krupi, Thiago, and Haaland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So so I think that's a good team. So we'll quickly run through the team. And we'll double check if we want to change anything. But in goal, we've got Raya and Rothels for Sunderland. In defence, we've got Gabriel, Senesi, Gahey, Virgil van Dijk and Mukiele. In the midfield, you've got Soboslai, Semenyo, Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson. And the front 3 is top goal scorer Erling Haaland, Krupi Jr. and Thiago. Is there anyone you would change in that team?
No.
No? You're happy with that as team of the season?
That sounds good to me.
If that I don't think it will come out as team of the season. But if that team came out as team of the season, I would be happy. I think everyone in that team deserves. You could probably say Mukulele. You could probably get someone better.
Yeah, we'll get some in there, I reckon.
But I think for me personally, I think he did an amazing job on FPL. Anyway, so happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's fine. That is going to be our combined 15-player FPL team of the season. Let us know in the comments down below. Is it a good team? Is there anyone you would change? And all I can say is, hopefully, we do well tomorrow for the final FPL game of the season. If you haven't, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and go and check out my final FPL team of the season selection video. That's for everything. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.